It's time for the Real Estate Report with Chad Takasue from Locations. First of all, let's go quickly over mortgage rates. Are we seeing any response to the Fed yet?
No, we've been kind of holding at that low 6% range, 6.25% on average.
And you don't see that as one of your 10 biggest problems right now?
No, I mean, it does impact affordability, right? It impacts what a borrower can afford to make payments on. And so, but we've been pretty steady at that for quite some time.
Okay. What kind of market do we usually see in December?
You know, we typically see a slower season, and it's not due to weather like the mainland. It's typically due to people's priorities shifting a little bit. However, we did see kind of an uptick in activity in the condo market, single-family market in this last quarter.
Well, we've seen people both here and on the mainland talk about pent-up demand, waiting for an opportunity. And so I guess if we get some fresh opportunities in January, we'll see a response.
Yeah, I think so. I think there is pent-up demand. Obviously, there's people that need housing. Everybody's weighing if you don't own a home, you're weighing the option of renting versus owning and what makes it feasible. And then for those of you looking at moving up, you might be at a mortgage rate below 4%, and do you go take on something at a higher interest rate? You know, that's the big question.
Right. I don't see much interest in this idea of really long mortgages yet.
No, I think, you know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a gimmick, but, you know, obviously you're going to pay more in interest over time. The average holding period for a home is much less than 50 years, you know, so people don't typically move towards those products. Now, if someone needs to lower their payment just to qualify for something, that might be an option, but I don't see it being, you know, a big driver.
I've never asked you this before, but how would you rate, what kind of grade would you give the city and county of Honolulu and the state of Hawaii in their stepped up efforts to get more housing constructed or renovated?
You know, if you talk to builders, you know, there's still some challenges in expediting certain things. I know there's effort being put forth and resource, new systems. You know, some of these things take time, and then you have to get your staff acclimated to it as well. So hopefully we can see some of the benefits of that effort in 2026.
Okay. That sounds like a good way to wrap this up. And as always, we advise you, if you're in the market, you need to talk to a banker, you need to talk to a realtor, get some expert advice. 7:15, and we'll have more Sunrise in a moment.